AAC party calls for FCT Minister Wike sacking for taking 2 sons as delegates to Dubai summit. We know that they are not going to sack anybody, abi? Nobody is going to sack Wike. Who wants to sack him? The African National Congress (AAC) Federal Capital Territory FCT chapter has condemned the misuse of public office by the FCT Minister Isom Wike following his recent trip to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, for the 2025 Asia-Pacific Cities Summit and Mayors Forum. In a statement signed by its chairman, Agena Robert Andy, the party accused the minister of turning his office into a personal business venture, alleging that Wike travelled with his 2 sons, Jordan and Joaquin, as part of his delegation to his summit. The AAC described the act as a clear abuse of office, calling on President Bola Tinubu to immediately sack the minister. They are not sack him. They go far. You don't even talk suspension. You say sack. I'm not going to sack him now. To sack the minister to end his lavish and arrogant style of leadership. The statement reads, "We call on President Tinubu to sack Minister Wike immediately, putting an end to his lavish and arrogant style of leadership. Public funds should not be used for personal gain, especially not for family members. This is unacceptable and undermines the trust of the Nigerian people." The party also criticized the poor state of infrastructure and public services in the FCT. Should be Wike dey work, accusing Wike of neglecting critical sectors. While prioritizing his own personal comfort. Here in FCT, there are schools taking lessons under trees. There are hospitals without medical facilities and drugs. There are families made homeless by the same FCT minister, Wike, without help. But all he does is use public funds he refuses to use for the benefit of the public and common Nigerians for his own personal gain and family member. We can't continue like this, so this is the height of irresponsibility that must change. The AAC FCT chapter demanded greater accountability and transparency in governance, describing Wike's conduct as the height of irresponsibility that must change. It is well, but we shall know that nobody is going to sack Wike. Azako says, if he reaches your tongue, carry your enemies, go submit. You people are taking this thing with levity. It's so annoying. Like the way people what do you mean by if you reach your tongue, carry your enemies, go submit? Why will he take his children? Doesn't he have a delegate? Why your children? Why? Jaffe says if he didn't day, it simply didn't day. Okay. Lawal says when you reach your tongue, carry Kataefe and Portable go conference. It is well. Teaching Edu says in a village where lions are the barbers. Okay, all these Facebook people and they are commenting. Joe says, why? He learns from his boss. He saw his boss's son attending a school meeting. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Okay. Adeleke says, do we have party in Nigeria called AAC? Who are the members of the party or their elected representative anyway? Google is your friend. Saying, Google is your friend. Joseph DB says, if you reach your turn, carry your neighbor's son. What's that? First, I said, I did not say anything wrong here. He's simply preparing them for leadership in the future. Are you people joking? Are you people joking? For which country you can go that is he preparing them for leadership? How for now? As Sofia Raji says, didn't know Nigeria government house is now family house. Now family house, so now family house. That's what they want to turn Nigeria into, family business. Ambrose Edge says, the last time I checked, those dudes are Nigeria, turn by turn. Really? Okay, now. Pelusi says, Nigeria is a fun and comedy country. Jaffe says, which AAC? Same AAC, Omode Shawore is the chairman. Syria presidential candidate, treasurer and logo man, or another AAC. It's the same AAC. Obo Itam says, the other is grooming his own sons to be governor, so who goes Saku? Exactly. Who wants Saku? Kennedy Abiodun says, same AAC where Shawore is the national chairman and at the same time the presidential candidate. And what's your own? Why are people laughing? I don't understand. Bright says, what's the difference between Wike and the Tinubu you guys are asking to sack him? I wonder. Because definitely, Tinubu is not going to sack Wike. Yeah. Emmanuel says, when he become president, he will still give ministerial slots. No panic. At Friday, Diage says, is AAC a political party in Nigeria? Yes, it is. Osita Adema says, what about his data boy? Which person's data boy? At IBN says, when you reach your turn, take your enemy as delegates. People are just funny. Chikodi says, it's called son and son's business. Alex Musi says, so how reporters when they run out of ideas of what to write, they could just wake up from sleep, imagine a particular thing, then begin to write. So what's wrong with someone traveling with his children to attend seminar? Everything is wrong with it. Everything is wrong with it. Adnosa says, if you reach your turn, use Shigla. Okay. Allen says, ask Donald Trump why he's carrying his along. Harikri says, Baba, they prepare in replacement already. No time. Nigeria are funny. Peter Otu says, a child is to take over from his father. That is if the father is doing well. Atali says, if I believe this news, make I bend. As Devki says, who is supposed to carry go? Why is he carrying anybody? Engineer Lazarus says, now you in for take, Abi. If you reach your turn, carry Belutoji. People are just making fun out of this serious issue. At Benga says, but when the governor appointed family members into cabinet in Osun, you did not cry. Now what for us in this country? You said if you reach your turn, carry bandits. Okay, first what he says, next time you bring Shawari. Asuma says, now the toilet is separating Moga and Pikin. So Mashi says, are they not Nigerians? Even being his children. Abba Anthony says, waiting, AAC a pronoun. Is AAC a noun or a pronoun? Next news, please. Okay, Chief Kara Dibia says, now wow, but our ancestors started it. E.g. Buhari. Allah says, if you reach your turn, no take your family along. Emeka Fabian says, Tinubu parade with his son, so what do you expect? Exactly. Kalade Ibro says, are they citizens of this country or not? Nicola says, stay for the gods. Mustafa says, I bet waiting be AAC. Is a party's name. Alliance for whatever, I've even forgotten. As Philip Kali says, that's family business company. Okay. As Joseph Adaba says, we already love Gyökeres before he stepped his feet at Arsenal. It's going to be this one. Arsenal. We're talking about Arsenal. As Justice Ishara says, which AAC? The one we just out of cell last week, Abi? ? Shai Boson says, if you reach my turn, I will carry Puff Diddy go summit. Okay. Kalakuta for says, UK fooling around Dubai with two touts, Tony Okocha and Aaron. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.